Welcome back to the Tree of Life Crochet Along. This is part 61 of the Crochet Along, and it is rows 19, 20, and 21 of the flowers graph. I figured we could breeze through it a little bit faster since we're pretty familiar with these stitches by now. And there is my row number 19 if you'd like to take a screenshot or pause it and copy it down. And I'm going to show you the next rows also. Okay, and there is row 20. And what I have in the little squares right here, they're just shorthand of the repeats, I guess. Okay, and there is row 21. Alrighty, let's get started. Okay, the first step in this row is to make 4 single crochets, and we already made our first one. 2, 3, 4, and then it says single crochet and chain 1 space, okay, right there. And then make 4 more single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we are going to start our 3 chain 10 loops for the next flower row. Okay, so we're going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And we're going to anchor it with a single crochet into the next single crochet in the row. Okay. So go into the next stitch and put a single crochet. And there's our first loop. It starts in this stitch and we anchor it in the next stitch. And now we're going to make another chain 10 loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to anchor this loop back into the same stitch with a single crochet. And we're going to make one more chain 10 loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back into the same stitch with a single crochet. Okay, and now we have 3 chain 10 loops. Alrighty, and now between our set of loops we're going to have 9 total single crochets, and then our chain 10 loops, and then 9 single crochets, and then over and over again. Okay, so we need 9 single crochets. Go into that very next stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is that last one right here, and it's kind of stretched out and it looks little, so don't miss it. Number 4 is a single crochet. Okay, and then 5 into that space, and then 6 is over here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's my 9 single crochets, and now we're going to make our loops again. So we're going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and anchor it with a single crochet into the next stitch. There's our first loop, and now we're going to make 2 more chain 10 loops and anchor them both back into the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, back into the same stitch, single crochet, 1 more loop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, back into the same stitch, single crochet. Okay, so we've made our 3 chain 10 loops, and now we need to put our 9 single crochets in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 single crochets, and then we do another set of 3 loops, and then 9 single crochets, and then 3 chain 10 loops over and over again. And I'm going to let you look at this at the directions one more time. Okay, so keep doing this, 9 single crochets, and then make your chain 10 loops all the way down the row, and I will meet you at the end of this row. Alrighty, I'm towards the end of my row for row number 19, and I have 1 more set of loops to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and into the very next stitch, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, into the same stitch, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, into the same stitch, single crochet. Okay, and you should have 1, 2, 3, and 4 spaces left. Let's put in 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and there we have row number 19. Chain 1, turn, put a single crochet into the first stitch. Okay, and we are ready for the next row. Okay, and now we're on the back of the work for row number 20. And we already have our first single crochet, and we need 4 altogether. Two, 3, and 4 single crochets. And now the loops, we're going to make sure they're on the other side of the work, away from us. We're going to chain 1, and now we're going to put in 9 single crochets. So find that very first single crochet we're going to skip the loops, go into that first single crochet, okay, and we're going to make 9 single crochets between each flower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 single crochets, chain 1, skip the loops and push them away to the other side, and go into that first single crochet after the loops, and make 9 single crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 single crochets, and this is what we're going to continue doing all the way to the end of this row. When you get to the flowers, chain 1, skip the loops, go into that first single crochet on the other side of the loops. It's connected to this last loop on the left. We're going to make 9 single crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, chain 1, 9 single crochets again, and we're going to do that 9 single crochets, chain 1, 9 single crochets, chain 1, and I will see you at the end of this row. Alright, I'm towards the end of the row here, and I already did my single crochets, my 9 singles, and chain 1. Okay, and now I have 9 more single crochets to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay, and now chain 1 and turn and put a single crochet into that first single crochet. Alrighty, and now we are ready for our next row, and that's going to be row 21. Okay, and in this row we're going to anchor our right and left loops, and first we're going to make 6 single crochets. Okay, and we already have our first single crochet here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and now we are going to anchor our right loop. Place it over the next single crochet right there. Okay, and now we're going to make a single crochet into that next single crochet and pick up that loop while we're at it. Anchor it down with that stitch. Okay, and now we are going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're going to anchor the left loop. Okay, so position it over the next single crochet, and make a single crochet to anchor it down. There we have it. And now we're going to make 3 single crochets. Between the flowers, we make 3 single crochets. 2, 3, anchor the right loop, and behind the flowers, we make 5 single crochets. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we anchor the left loop into the next stitch. Okay, make sure it's not twisted. I almost twisted mine. I don't know if it would really make that much of a visual difference. Okay, and now we're between flowers again. So we're going to make 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to anchor the right loop, just like so. Okay, let's anchor it over that next stitch. Okay, and put a single crochet into that stitch and anchor that right loop down. And behind the flower, we make 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in the next single crochet we anchor the left loop, with a single crochet, and now we're between flowers again, so we make 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and you're going to keep doing this all the way down. Anchor the right loop over the next stitch with a single crochet, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then anchor the left loop down over the next stitch. Okay, like so. With a single crochet, and then between flowers again, 3 single crochets, and you're going to just keep doing this all the way down to the end of the row. Three single crochets, anchor the right loop down, 5 single crochets, anchor the left loop down, 3 single crochets, anchor the right loop down, 5 single crochets, anchor the left loop down. Okay, and just keep going all the way to the end, and I will meet you back at the end of this row. Okay, and here we are towards the end of the row of row number 21. and I need to anchor my right loop with a single crochet, and now 5 single crochets behind the flower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there are 2 stitches left. This next one we're going to use to anchor the left loop. With a single crochet, and then put 1 more single crochet in the row, and we are done with row 21. We've anchored our right and left loops. We're on our 1, 2, 3, 4th row of flowers, and they're looking so very cute. And we're going to get ready for the next row by chaining 1 and turning, and putting a single crochet into that first single crochet. Alrighty, and I will see you in the next video.